Hi, I'm Grace, and I'm going to UCT for this.
Hi everyone, my name is Aiden. I'm going to Cal Baptist University.
Hey everyone, my name is Tiff, and I'll be going to Pepperdine.
I'm Lucy, I'm going to the staff.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. So, something that I learned in Sunday school that impacted my spiritual growth was definitely the Life with Christ series in my senior year. I think I was saved in junior year, so I think just going to Sunday school and learning more about God just helped me grow closer to God. And specifically, also to live. So I think Christian doctrine is really important because it kind of helps you form your it kind of helps you make you think for yourself where Christianity comes from and what you believe in. And so yeah, I really like to live.
Alright, I'm going to answer the same question. So I'm going to kind of change it up a bit. There's 3 ways that Sunday school impacts my spiritual growth. Number 1 was devotionally. I believe it was the first Sunday I ever came here. Tiff kind of just pulled out a bunch of journals and was like, hey, this is what I do, this is how I journal, you should journal too. So ever since then, I've been bringing a journal, not just to take notes during Sunday, but also during my personal devotion time. I kind of take notes of what the Bible's saying. If I go online, look it up, find the application, I think that's really helped me to really remember and just apply what the Bible says in my life. And even if you're not a big writer like me, I think it is a good practice to have. The second way Sunday school impacts my spiritual growth is practically. I think, kind of like what Tiff was saying earlier, she does challenge us to really try and defend what we believe. She has some pretty good exercises where we have agree, disagree on certain prompts. And then it's not just picking for the sake of picking, but you also have to defend what you believe in. So I think it's very good, especially for when you actually need to go out in the real world defend your faith. I think that's been very helpful. And then the third way is theologically, kind of like what Grace was saying. So that really helps us to really see God's sovereignty in our lives, and it really encourages us to pursue a relationship with Him since we know we have a Trinity with Him.
Alright, so I'm also going to build on that question. Just like Grace shared, I think one of the biggest things that I learned in Sunday school was to live or the doctrine of grace. I think, prior to attending Sunday school, I never really had that understanding of the gospel and all these different doctrines. But I think once I learned what truth was, I think it really solidified my foundation of Christianity. I think I was able to really just understand how we are saved by grace. And I think really the interactive exercises that Tiff and Aiden made us do helped us grow in our understanding more. For example, we would have us annotate different passages or go around and annotate different passages on the wall. And I think that really just allowed us to learn for ourselves just the concept of salvation and how we were saved by grace. And another thing that we learned in Sunday school that really impacted me was glorifying God through school. I remember one Sunday Aaron shared about how we should approach school as Christians. And I know this might sound super simple, but he basically talked about how our identities are based on how well we do in school. But kind of just as long as you do work with integrity and as hard as you can. And even though that was a super basic truth, I think at that time I was kind of struggling with idolizing school. So I think that message was definitely a good reminder of how school definitely isn't everything that you should be prioritizing.
Thank you. We're going to the next one. It was important for me to attend Sunday school because
For me, Sunday school was just like all they said, like it's catered more towards your age range because youth service, youth is just such a big age, like from sixth graders to seniors. We're not all going to the same thing, but like Sunday school separates all of us into different classes so that our teacher can like cater more towards what we're going through or like what we're experiencing and like what else said too. It really makes you like think, at least for the 11th, 12th graders, it like taught me a lot more and it really impacted me these past 2 years, what I learned about the doctrines and like the life series, because it just talks more about what you're going through. Like I think sermons are really important too because it just gives you what's the most important, like the gospel. But Sunday school like helps you make you think deeper into your faith and just helps you as you grow. And yeah, I think these 2 years past 2 years have really like impacted me. But I still remember like Sunday school from middle school, like Uncle Han's stories. They were really interesting and. From Kevin, I mostly remember the games, but those are fun. So yeah, I just think Sunday school is really like great experience.
I'm also going to answer that question. So I think one reason why Sunday school was important for me to attend was I think I kind of like saw it as like kind of like a spiritual discipline, like just like how you guys read your Bible every day or I guess pray every day. I feel like attending Sunday school was also I guess like of that importance. I think just like the effort in getting up early and attending Sunday school even like when you don't feel like it is definitely something that will help you grow your faith. I think just even attending when you're not when you don't feel like it, because at the end of the day you're supposed to learn something that you might have not known before. And I think it was also important for me because of how just interactive it was. Just like I said earlier, we would have like some class discussions and we'd be able to have opportunities to like talk to our peers about these different doctrines or these different things that we learned. So I think having those opportunities to talk about what you learned is something that you won't be able to get in a sermon. And along with that, you're also able to ask questions. So I feel like really it's really just welcoming and open to everyone who attends.
Thank you. Did you want to answer that? Okay, so the very last one, I think I wanted our recent grads to leave you with some encouragement as you kind of launch into this new Sunday school year. Whatever your experiences were that you talked about at the beginning, whether it's been positive or not, whatever you're taking with you, I wanted them to kind of leave you with some encouragement moving forward, wherever you're at. Okay?
I guess, first of all, I'm really glad that a lot of you guys, 6th graders, are able to join us today. And an encouragement I have about Sunday school is, please go guys. Like, a lot of these teachers work full time and they have a lot of kids too. Like Tiff and Aiden, they're both really busy and I know like they take time out of their days to invest in us, in our walk with Christ. And all of these teachers truly care about your salvation, whether you're saved or not, and your walk with Christ. And also, another thing is don't be afraid to ask your teachers any questions, any challenging questions, or if you're curious about anything. They're all like really nice, and they really care about you. And yeah.
Alright, kind of like what Grace was saying, I have 2 pieces of encouragement for you guys. Number one is to be consistent. Your Sunday school teachers take a lot of time out of their week to really prepare and really try and apply the lesson to you guys. I think that you'll find that as the more you go to Sunday school, the more you'll want to like see God's word more. I I think Sunday school is more of like a kind of general application to your life. Like even though you may not remember what every single like lesson was over every week, those like kind of values that they instill to you will definitely be a part of your character the more you go. So I definitely encourage showing up. My second piece of advice is to really engage with your Sunday school teachers, because for second service, it's more of like like one person talking, you can't talk about it. I forgot what the word is, but Sunday school is more of a dialogue, so that means like you can ask as many questions as you want, and these people they're spiritually prepared to like kind of help you at whatever stage of your spiritual walk you may be. So I would definitely encourage just asking questions if you have any, or seeking any refuge in your Sunday school teachers. And also engaging helps to kind of branch out towards other avenues we have here at CBC, such as Unicoi. I know that was the case for me. But also for like helping out during youth service, I think you'll definitely find that as you engage more in Sunday school, you'll be more inclined to help out in youth. We need more moderators, by the way. So yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, I have an encouragement for the juniors and seniors. Senioritis is real, and if you drive, it might be hard to wake up every morning to come to Sunday school, but I highly encourage you guys to persevere through that, because honestly, like, the things we learn in Sunday school is so foundational for like your own spiritual life. So I encourage you to bug it out and just try to wake up early.
Yeah. I also think just go to Sunday school, but also like our teachers really care about us, so don't be shy, or like, I mean, you can be shy, but don't be afraid to bring anything up to them. Like, they really care about our spiritual lives and just like our lives, because they would even like go out to our performances and stuff. Like, they want to get to know you, so like you should also get to know them too. So.